Okay, let's get loaded up. Alright, sorry. One of my former coworkers detected me. Alright, load in. Alright. Sorry, I should be texting while I'm streaming. But this person hasn't texted me in months, so... Okay, where are we going? Where's... Oh, right. Okay, we're going to help Alice. She has an airship. I give you the Bonanza, the Scion's very own airship. Yeah, it's area. I built her as a company project with help from our friends at the Rising Stones and named her for luck and prosperity. Taro, this is amazing. We'll be able to fly just about anywhere we want. Second, I'm pulling in my water. Our garments were impressive enough, but to build an entire airship, I see the annals do not exaggerate. They made countless the Scion's fabled coinkeeper. Hehehe. I'd also introduced myself as your pilot, except the training didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped. That's alright, because we've hired this capable fellow here instead. Alright, here we go. Do we dare? We're gonna draw from the edamame wasabi flavor. Random luck, will we get spicy stuff? Or not? That's not bad. The Bonanza is equipped with a full complement of mana cards, by the way. Feel free to use them to get around Aziz-La. We have to talk. It's time to fly. All aboard. Honestly, you seem to be jealous of the way that airship flies. Tyra has outdone herself. Anyway, here we are on Aziz-La, and Alphino's report did not do this Guild's place justice. This appears to be Helix, which means we stand within the Alpha Quadrant. To the east lies the Beta Quadrant, and... Yes, I believe I have my bearings. Though this is my first time on Aziz-La, I do have some familiarity with the place thanks to the records in the Crystal Tower. Unless I'm mistaken, this path leads to an aetheryte, beyond which there will be an information terminal. I suggest we begin our search there. Here's the terminal. A moment while I search the archives for references to tampering. Ah, there we are. Iconic corruption, an overview. That sounds promising. Indeed, let's see what this report has to say. Oh, confound it. The contents appear to have been deleted. What? No, isn't there something you can do? Not from here, I'm afraid, but it may be that another copy of the report exists elsewhere. The question is where to look. It says here the report was written by someone named Owen. Is it likely that he kept a copy? I would say it's a distinct possibility. Assuming he was a researcher here, he will have had quarters on the Havosphere. We can ascertain the details that the Havosphere control. Let's return to the Bonanza and avail ourselves of mana cutters. We will need them to reach our destination. I forgot, you already have a suitable means of transport, don't you? No need to waste time accompanying us back to the ship, then. We'll see you at the Havosphere. Oh, this is Azzy's Law. Okay, so... this is Azzy's Law. So this is an ancient Allegan research facility that is floating in the sky. That's why we need an airship to get here. So the Allegans are like ancient dwarves, but they were like high-tech. If late Owen did indeed have a chamber here, the snow will be able to tell us his number. Yeah, if when I recall the layout, it should be somewhere in the vicinity of... Warning, an evacuation order is present. Ow! Why do you keep throwing bricks at me? Why are there so many bricks coming at me today? Warning, an evacuation order is presently in effect. Entry the Havosphere is not permitted at this time. Forward again, in all likelihood the order would have been imposed during the fourth Opal Calamity. And I doubt it will be lifted in the near future. This is energy level critical. Returning to base for recharging. sure there's to be some other way to gain access. Force, for example. Oh, thank you for the pets. Ere we resort to that, I have an idea. Were we to send a surge of energy through the yonder control mechanism, it should prompt the system to restart, releasing the locks. As for a suitable energy source, a concentrated lightning shard might suffice. Happily, I seem to recall that they are known to form at points of stagnant ether throughout the continent. You seem to recall. Are you honestly telling me that that was in the records too? Ah, I am. A report sent to the capital mentioned that the lightning aspect of ether was prone to pulling on the continent, resulting in surges that interfered with equipment. A minor detail, I grant you, but in my role as caretaker of the Crystal Tower, there was no such thing as too much algid knowledge. Besides, my studies helped me to feel connected to the source, to home. I must have explored this facility 1,000 times in my mind. But if I stand here with the two of you, it is more exhilarating than I can well express. Now then, the lightning shard. If I may, I suggest we split up and search the beta quadrant. But beware of sprites. They are wont to manifest where the ether is stagnant. Now you're just showing off, which makes me think we should make a contest to this. The first to return here to the shard wins. What do you say? Very well, it'll be my honor to come third. So I'm just distracted. It's one of my former co-workers that I actually quite like. Not romantically or anything, just they're very competent, and it's very possible that I'll reach out to them if I need a job. Granted, they don't live close anymore. The Beta Quadrant, this is for people that watch the Alpha Bros podcasts. Express your love for me by throwing bricks. Yeah, if you watch those Alpha Male podcasts, you're a beta. I mean, that's what a beta is. Wait, we're still here? Oh, wait, we're still here. Hold on. Well, they did all kinds of biological experiments here. Bravo, that was quite a show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of the prize slipped from my mind. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations, Lightning Shard is yours. What? No dramatic entrance? You've changed. Oh, you remember that? In my defense, I was caught up in the moment. It isn't every day you meet an honest-to-God's hero, after all. Well, the contest continues, so you had better hurry back. But one last thing. Thank you, Akeda, for bringing me here. And see, look, here's the little robots. The first Alice had no luck, so victory is yours. Congratulations. Now then, may I have the shard? Sigh, what is it that makes you so much better at finding things? What do you have that I don't? That's a question I too have asked myself on numerous occasions. I suspect we could both learn a great deal from Michaelia. And not only about the secrets of adventuring, but come, we should tend to our mission. It's the Echo! Nah, it's like home. This is from, like, what, the main story quest, maybe? Or was this the first expansion? Excellent. System responded exactly as intended. We now have access to the Habitsphere. Only one obstacle remains, the security systems within. Should they be triggered, they can make life rather difficult for us. In light of which, pray leave the rest to me. If I am right, my royal blood should allow me to venture in unmolested. Assuming this place works like the Crystal Tower, yes. But if it doesn't, you'll be on your own. I want you to promise us to get out at the first sign of trouble. I promise. Wish me luck. Well, nothing for it but to sit tight. I'm sure this Owen fellow was very learned, but iconic corruption, an overview, sounds like a student thesis. We all had to write one. Lest you wonder, mine was about the combat applications of ether. I'm nothing if not practical. Alphanos was more philosophical, of course. Political, dare I say it. He chose to write a lengthy discourse on our nation's duty to the world. A controversial subject, to say the least. He asserted that Charlane's knowledge should rightly be used to protect all life on the star, in direct opposition to the country's cherished policy of non-intervention. Being a leading member of the Forum, our father was not happy. At the time, of course, Alphino was utterly convinced of his views and would cheerfully argue to the death with anyone who saw things differently. By which I mean the roads were long. To be fair to him, though, he's since learned to be a little more open-minded. Deep down, he still holds fast to that one belief, and I admire him for it. Imagine having a picnic out here, with death all around us. I should like to meet the young Alphino. What it's worth, my thesis concerned the Algan civilization as depicted in folklore. Oh, you're back. I didn't know you attended the studium. I didn't. A thesis was required to earn my Archon's mark. My peers at the students of Boydesian convinced me to write one with the promise of unfettered access to forbidden tomes. Though I considered it no more than a means to an end at the time, I'll admit it was gratifying to have my efforts acknowledged. Good gods, an Archon's thesis. I shudder to imagine the work involved. But enough about that. Is this the fruit of your foray? Yes, Owen's archive node. It was waiting for me in his chamber. If a copy of his report still survives, it would be stored in this device. Shall we find out? Blip. Initializing. Scanning for registered user. User not found. To proceed as a guest, please complete biometric authentication. The floating seems unnecessary. Why would it not just be on the ground? Blip. Verifying. Bloop. Authentication complete. Guest identified as member of the royal family. I am at your most humble service, Your Highness. It never ceases to amuse me. 'Tis but a pity the effect will not last forever. Also, if I were a high-tech society and I made something that hovered, it would hover firmly in place, not like bobbing up and down. Don't get I said as much when they granted me this gift, but until such time as it fades, I shall use it gratefully. Search archive for iconic corruption. Blip. Searching. Loop. One item found. Iconic corruption. An overview. The report is locked by the author. Please state password. Well, go on then, Your Highness. Tell the Knights to know the password. Yeah, right. Let's see. Yeah, but it's basically a computer. I don't ride computers. Glory be to Alec. Long live Emperor Xanda. Blip, bloop. Password incorrect. Please try again. Confound it. Come now, passwords are invariably short and simple. For instance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Owen. Password. Oh, that's even, yeah. The notion that the password could be something so inane would be laughable were it not dangerously stupid. Furthermore, your conduct in the presence of His Highness is grossly inappropriate. Know your place, handmaiden. What did that thing just call me? Courage. Let's go courage. I don't know. Blip, bloop. Password incorrect. Again. Be warned that any further inappropriate behavior in the presence of His Highness will not be tolerated. Alright, that's it. I'd say we dismantle it and manually extract what we need. Now, let's not be too hasty. A single misstep will risk losing the report altogether. I believe this may be a task for Sid and his colleagues. If anyone can coax Machina into cooperating, it's them. Come, let's bear the note back to the Rising Stones. Oh, I had no idea. All this stuff does make me hungry. Yeah, I was thinking the black rose. That's the poison. I should probably mention that I have yet to meet Sid since waking up. Rainbow just sent word to the Ironbarks, but it appears our friend has been afield on urgent business. Nevertheless, I assure you that my proposal to seek his help is no pretext. However, much as I might look forward to seeing him again, him and everyone. Come, let's be on our way. Also, wasn't there some kind of password or something like wither the wild rose blooms or something like that? Wasn't that a saying in this game? Yeah, okay. Nevertheless, I assure you my proposal to seek his help is no pretext. However, much as I look forward to seeing him again, him and everyone become let's be on our way. hee, look at him, all but running. How sweet. Still wouldn't do to keep him waiting, shall we? Always go back. Back we go. Yeah, this one is very cool. So odds are we're gonna finish Silk Song this week. On Saturday, assuming I get to stream Saturday, which I should because Saturday is usually a long day. I can't imagine the funeral is gonna take all day, if it is even on Saturday. So we should finish, and then we'll switch over to Final Fantasy XIV for more. Wonderful news. Okay, Tataru contacted on her behalf. He is on his way here, even as we speak. While we wait, I should very much like to hear what transpired at the Alliance Council. Would you be so kind, Cryo? Yep. It'll give us like basically 70% more time per week, which would be good. As you know, the meeting was convened to discuss how best to respond to recent events of Garlemald. According to intelligence from our Doman allies, the war of secession rages on, and Empire remains without a leader. Amidst the chaos, the Imperial legions in the provinces have begun to move independently of the motherland. But that said, someone did tell me that the next expansion should take me like a week or two. And I'm like, there is no way, because it's supposed to be longer than the current one, and the current one took me like 4 weeks. So, I don't know. Of greatest concern to us is... What is that word? The third? Okay, I'm gonna say it's the third. Our greatest concern is the third. A legion aligned with Lord Nerva. Because they have received substantial financial backing from House Brutus. Brutus, aren't they the ones who took in Yatsuyu and Asahi? This bodes well. Oh, Asahi, that's his name. He wasn't Fandano, he was Asahi. Okay. Oh, I couldn't remember his name. I thought maybe it was Fandano. Anyway. Xenos' movements, meanwhile, remain shrouded in mystery. We're hoping that Thancred and Urianger will be able to shed some light on his activities when they return. Crap, I forgot to take my pills. 1 second. Pills! Must take pills. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know, it's dumb. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm having a rough, Listen, I'm fine, but I'm a little bit... What's the word? Frazzled? A little bit frazzled? Just from the sheer number of things coming at me right now. Hi, Rosa. Yeah, I'm okay, though. Just survives when they return. Just as times they do, the allied leaders feel it would be unwise to interfere in the conflict. And so, thanks in part to the Imperial withdrawal from Gimlet, they have decided to turn their attention to the primal problem once more. Working with friendly factions among the Beast Tribes, they hope to reopen dialogue and explore new avenues for peace. Given the timing, I suspect they wish to put their respective houses in order ahead of a decisive clash with the Empire. Whatever their intent, this is not a problem easily solved. The Mensons in particular struggle in their efforts, and Alphino and Estola have been called upon to aid them. So long as we're dealing with the Tibbert, I'm afraid no amount of dialogue will avail us. But if we can develop a treatment for tempering, then anything is possible. Which is why we must succeed. It's also going to be super cold on Friday. Thursday night, Friday morning. And on that cheery note, why not make yourselves comfortable in Dawn's respite? I'll sure sit in as soon as he arrives. Yeah, the funny thing is, even before I got the news, I was still a little bit kind of out of it this morning. I almost took my evening pills this morning instead of my morning pills. They are different. I had them in my hand and looked at them like, wait a second, these aren't right. And switched them. Some of them are the same. Okay, so check. Do you remember the little boy in the zone who was basically like not talking, not moving, just sitting there silently? Do you remember him, the little kid with the horns? I believe, yeah, I think Halleck was his name. That is tempering. So what happens is their soul becomes corrupted by a singular aspect of ether. In Halleck's case, it was light. And so basically it freezes their ether and eventually kills them. But it basically like ties up their soul or like locks down their soul. So their soul is disconnected from their body. So they're just mindless bodies. I am dropping frames. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm dropping frames really bad. I'm giving you a minute. We might be out of it. The internet might be down. I'm dropping frames really bad. Can you guys hear me? Is it happening on YouTube as well? Let me see if it's my internet or if it's something else. I'm still dropping frames. I mean, I've got really good latency. My internet's doing great. Alright, it seems to be stabilizing now. Yeah. It's better. Okay, now it's back to normal. Okay, did we lose anything important? I don't think we lost anything important. Alright, I'm assuming we're good. If this keeps happening, we may have to, I don't know, do something else. Alright. About 30 minutes ago. I'm gonna refresh this so it's caught up. Alright. Sid! Forgive us for not coming to see you sooner, my friend. As you may have heard, we've had our hands full. No defense, you are up rather early. I was under the impression that you'd be slumbering a while longer. I wonder if it's on Twitch and or if it's on YouTube as well. I would have been had you not fulfilled your promise. Brenda Fox. Look who's back! Did you miss me? Who's ready for terror? Ha, I still struggle with that idea. Where I stand, the secrets of traversing time and space seem exactly as unfathomable as they ever did. But if an alternate version of myself has already laid them bare, I dare say that it frees me up to concentrate on other endeavors. Speaking of which, you want my help with something? What is it? Well, of course I'm new. You think I'm that forgettable? Think I'm gonna give you a refund? Just because, you know, seeing me is your reward. Seeing me is its own reward. You should be grateful. Oh well, treatment for tampering. And for the next step, you'll need to find the password to Algon's report. Just so, with nary a clue to guide us, we could be here forever, still not guess correctly, and thus return to you. I'd love to say that we could help you, so I will. I will bite you. I'm gonna bite that stick in half, and then I'm gonna bite your face. I'd love to say that we can help you, so I will. Once we configure a magical tag terminal should make short work of identifying the password. Oh, I'm gonna break it alright, when you least expect it. I knew I could rely on you. Now, anticipating that it might be of use, I took the liberty of borrowing a tombstone from Rambo's. It contains an Algon dictionary. I thought that was part of its charm, this, like, tentacles coming at you. Maybe I have hair tentacles. You don't know. What do you know? This isn't the new version. I've actually seen the new version. And I just want to say it's about time. It's about time. Good thing. I'll transfer the information to a terminal. I'll set to work right away. Hot Pocket's done. Looks like it's finished. Let's see. Freedom. The password is freedom. And the truth shall set you free. Short and simple, just as I said. Would you care to do the honors, Your Highness? I would, lady. There's only one kind of Hot Pocket worthy of mention. That's pepperoni and cheese. Node. Open the report entitled Iconic Corruption Overview. Password, freedom. Password, accepted. Bloop, opening report. Yep. My very own spoiler. I love it. This report seeks to provide an overview of the mechanism by which icons corrupt and bind men to their will. The phenomenon we call corruption refers to an alteration of the ether of the soul. Said ether at ordinary exists in equilibrium, no one element being more prominent than another. When a subject is exposed to the ether of an icon, this changes their soul taking on the properties of the entity in question. By way of an example, exposure to the ether of the fiend, Sephiroth, would cause the subject's ether to become aligned with the element of earth. And yet you still asked for a refund. Still demanded a refund. Greedy humans. As a consequence, the subject would attain heightened affinity with Earth-aspected magics, as well as preternatural levels of endurance. Repeated exposure would further enhance these traits, ultimately altering the subject's very flesh. Why are you being nice to me? I'm suspicious. Suspicious. What's your angle? The changes undergone by the subject are not solely attributable to the elemental alignment, however. Further testing has determined that the subject's soul becomes unbelievably charged or stagnant during the process. You don't need anything special. She's fine. Don't worry about her. I'm far more important. Stagnation of the soul has the effect of diluting the sense of self, rendering the subject vulnerable to the will of the icon, thoughts of whom will come to consume their entire existence. This manner does the corrupted become worshippers of the icon, their prayers serving to further empower the entity. Having discerned the mechanism of iconic corruption, my colleagues and I set out to develop the material capable of shielding one from its effects. An endeavor in which we were successful, albeit at great cost. Don't pat me, I will bite you. I told you you were gonna get bit. You didn't believe me, though. Believe me one of these days. In the course of testing, many of my assistants, good men and women all, fell victim to corruption. In accordance with protocol, they were summarily put to death. I subsequently submitted a proposal to investigate potential cures for corruption, but it was rejected, deemed non-essential by Lord Aemon. I will bite you too. Though I know it would be fruitless, I protested the decision. For my impertinence, I have been stripped of rank and title and will shortly be expelled from this facility. Bring it on. You think I'm afraid of water? I drink this water. In all likelihood, this report will be expunged from the archives. Nonetheless, I record it in the hope that one day someone will undertake to do that which I could not, and find a cure for the victims of iconic corruption. End recording. So not even the Allagans were able to find a cure, or rather were not given a chance to do so. One could not help but wonder what motivated Lord Aemon's decision. More importantly, this confirms the stagnation of the soul is indeed the problem, and Angelo can remedy that. I can if I want to. Did Fox mess up my title? Of course you did. And now I gotta fix it, don't I? I'll go in and fix it myself. Proving once again that Yang has to fix all the problems. If I can find it. I think so. Next time I appear, it'll work. Okay? True, yet were we simply to reanimate him to soul, I fear it would do not diminish the individual's fanatical faith. It may well intensify it. No, we would somehow need to express the primal's hold over the subject at the same time, or risk them ever remaining in a stall. So we could make them remember who they were. Remember who you are! But of course, memory transference, the process has the effect of compartmentalizing memories, separating them into many different bundles, if you will. By adapting the technique, it may be possible to achieve selective reanimation. That is, limit the effects to only those memories that existed prior to tempering. Though thus restoring the sense of self, we could theoretically drown out the incitement of false faith to come dominate the individual's thoughts. No touching the nose! A bite. I see, the theories seem sound, and our experience treating the light corrupted would help us identify suitable moments for reanimation. No! No! Bite you! And our experience treating the light corrupted would help us identify suitable memories for reanimation. Are you confident you can adapt memory transference as required? I will. Are you confident you can adapt memory transference as required? I seem to recall your attempt to do so while trying to bring us home culminated in literal bloodletting. I did, you're right. Despite my best efforts, I cannot recreate that mechanism. I can see that the rather clumsy compromise I reached would not provide the basis for a cure. And perhaps it's better that we consider another approach. Your doubts are understandable. This time I believe I have reason to be confident. You see, no such these were built but with the ability to simulate magics. Which leads me to believe they may be capable of performing some no! No! Boop me again, I dare you. Ah! Ah! I dare you to do it again. I dare you. I dare you to boot me again. I dare you. I double dare you. Of course, the Fox. I'm back. Hi. Did I miss something? Ah! Shake off the pie. Which leads me to believe that that it may be capable of performing simulations of transfer. I can't talk. Which leads me to believe that it may be capable of performing simulations of transference technique. If so, we'll be able to conduct years' worth of tests within the space of a few days. In theory, it would be no different from how we identify the password. It'll take more calculating power. A lot more, and honestly I can't say whether our equipment will be up to the task. Tell me, Sid, why I suppose Owen locked his report behind a password? Everything doesn't have cheese, or beach balls, or snowballs, or coins, or hugs. That's true. I could look at that. You want me to look at it? I may have, let you guys see something you shouldn't have. Oops. Where's throw everything? Where would I put throw everything? Where would that be? Down here somewhere? There's beach ball. I have a lot of random things. It's down here, maybe? There's the boop. There's the dancing. There's the pets. There's lonely. Throw boba, throw duck, throw fish. Slime fox. I have no idea. This is a nightmare. How can anyone find anything in this mess? Who built this thing? Yeah, but I really want to blame someone else for it. It's too bad the sound never worked. It was just too quiet. What? Very quiet? The sound? Yeah, I have no idea where it is. It could be anywhere, really. I know you can hear me. There's no sound effect. I didn't play it. I wish I could search for something. Okay, thank you. Oh, there it is. I found it. I found it. Hold on, I found it. Where's it go? Where's the connector? I found it. I found it though. Alright, I fixed it. It's all fixed. That is a nightmare. I need to organize it somehow. I also made it so after everything throws more stuff, since there's more stuff to throw. Especially since the coin sound counts as an object. And so does the hug sound. I could organize it like alphabetically. So now at least know where it is. So it's like throw. Okay, it's down with the throw. So everything. T-E. Michael Jackson. T-E. I can't do Michael Jackson. I'm sorry. Let me say it. Why do you suppose Owen locks his report behind a password? He was from prying eyes, of course. Why else? Oh, yeah, it's he. I could do that. That sounds like something somebody with a lot of time would do. Wait, a password that could be guessed by anyone with leisure in a dictionary wouldn't keep it from a person minded to look. No, he wanted his report to be seen by those who strive for freedom. Not unlike the members of certain distinguished engineering collective. I believe their motto is freedom through technology or some such. You know what's sad? I actually heard the Alien Ant Farm version of that first. You should round up as many Magitech terminals as you can find and bring them to the workshop. By the way, Chief. Things are about to get very busy. Let's help, eh? Was that more satisfactory? It definitely sounded different. Yeah, I threw the Legos in there too. The bricks are in there too. Alright, while Grant, T, and I configure the terminals, I want the rest of you to procure supplies. Name is really to fuel the terminals, and I try to keep them cool. The more we have of both, the better. Leave the ice shards to me. I'll round up some adventurers and go on a gathering spree. In that case, I'll trust Akali and Alice with the cerulean. Here's a promise here, no for each of you. That would be a good one. Carol, make a note. Kitchen sink. Take them to Skyshield Manufacturing Niche Garden, cerulean processing plant in Thanalon. People there will give you what you need. What we need. There's a well-known face in the Holy See, I believe. I'll send you. I'll head to Thanalon. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard. Now that I found it. Ow! I don't think there's an option to, there's no option for that. How about 40? Is that better? But if let's do an even 50. Oh. How's that? That's gonna make it long. That seems a bit much. No, 175. Okay. I'm too easily swayed. Get Yang back out here. I probably should reduce the cost as well, though. Hello, everyone. I'd be generous and reduce the cost of this. How about $7.50? Does that seem fair? This feels new. Did you miss me? It's always a pleasure to be back. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Exciting, exciting day. So we'll pull this one. Zarek? Refund for you. I'm happy to give you a refund. I'm doing fantastic. How are you? I'm always good. Always good. Okay, let me look at it. It seems to be okay. I should take a chunk out of it, but it'll be fine. Luckily, just having us here does give some extra healing. Not a lot, especially given how short a time we stay. Boop. Should be fine in time. Of course. Someone has to. I'm happy to. Or some would say I have the survival instincts of a chipmunk, so... Should we go on peroxide? I put some triple antibiotic on it when I was here yesterday. You stand in the Sky Shield manufacturer. What does you require? So you're after Ceruleum. In that case, please prevent this note to the engineer of the airship landing. He should be glad to assist you. Duct tape seems unwise. What do I know? I don't know. I've never played this game before. Where are we going? What is this way? This guy? Yeah. Can people go in peroxide on their first aid? It's a very common thing to fix cuts. Julian, you come to the right man. Fair warning, though. The price has shot up on account of uncertainty within the Empire, so I hope we got the coin. Oh no, I promise you a note from the Ironworks. Don't see many of these. Not this is a problem. It's good as gold to me. I think you should say it's good as gil to me. Is gold really valuable in this empire? Or this, universe? Hey, familiar faces!
My friend! After the disappointment of not seeing you in Alamigo, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places.
That's a Vandu.
As you may have heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem.
I've also been putting chapstick on her lips as much as I can.
To that end, have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard,
Vanu!
that we might together plot a course.
They like to dance battle.
Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find. I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards, won't you? But tell me, What business brings you to our fair city this day?
Cerulean.
A cure for tempering. You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed.
Maybe.
Very well. You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it.
How much do we really need?
In this matter, you may count on Ishgard's full support.
We're setting up a Bitcoin mining farm. Bitcoin farm? Is that... I don't know. Bitcoin mining operation? Are they called farms? I don't know. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're getting a bunch of computers. We're gonna bring some power for them and some ice to keep them cool. What's that sound like to you? Bitcoin mining operation. Is it Bitcoin farm or mine? Because I know you mine for Bitcoin. But can you mine for fish? AI farms? Oh, I guess that works too. Home colon for Final Fantasy 14. FFXIV. Got it. Well, Fox watched a video today. It was about what they call people that defend AI, and it's a bunch of like just AI slap. Although one of the saddest ones I saw, or she saw, we saw, I don't know. One of the saddest ones was this kid goes to his dad with his drawing.
Oh, who would have thought ceruleum weighed so much?
So the kid goes to his dad with a picture and he's like, "Look, Dad, look what I drew." And Dad says, "Oh, that's so good." He's like, and he's like, "Well, what can I do to make it better?" And Dad says, "Well, you just have to practice it and work hard and just keep on trying." And then a robot's like, "Oh no, come here, let me show you." And they go to the computer and it's like, "Oh, just type in a prompt of what you want to see." And then it spits out an AI image and he's like, "See, now you're an artist." And the last scene is the kid saying, "Yay!" and his drawing is in the trash can. It's very, very sad. I told you it was a sad comic.
Serves me
Listen to
right
me.
for being stubborn, I suppose. I should have just done what you did and accepted help.
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Quite a lot more now that I look at it. Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance. Ha! Some people have all the luck.
That's not what I pictured his voice sounding like.
We have also succeeded in configuring the terminals, thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
So you sort of you know, think you got physical chess?
It's been a while, hero. You seem surprised to see me. Lest you misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for tempering. But if you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Allagans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved. Is that not right, Garland?
This might be somewhat topical and maybe inappropriate, but just watch out for buzzing sounds when playing chess. Outdated topical.
For all the effort it took to track you down after your latest disappearing act, you could find the cure for death, and it wouldn't be worth the trouble.
Cure for death would be very valuable.
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel not only across dimensions, but through time. Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. 9 parts to Garland's 1. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
I feel like I should be acting more... Oh, I was referencing the cheating scandal. Did you hear about that? A guy was cheating at a tournament using yeah.
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work. Just the part that's beyond you.
I don't like his voice right now.
Whatever you say, Garland.
See, his voice fits him.
Right. If everyone's ready, let's begin. All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic. Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
Yeah, I can see that. Definitely see that. Definitely see it. Definitely. Is it time to brush again? What time is it? It is time to brush again. I was right. Okay, so next point we get to take a break. I'll take a break. Go brush.
Damn it. It's overloading.
Chief! She won't last much longer!
Alright, see, if I designed this... I'm not allowed to brush. What's up, guys? Fox is back.
We'll have to shut it down.
I thought I was about to say something.
We're
I don't remember.
close. So very close.
Oh.
Well, this is going swimmingly.
Please, a moment longer. I beg you. There! I was able to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
What do you have against you and brushing? Was she saying something weird?
It's just as well. She'll never run again.
Why did the alarm like go out off like after it started smoking?
The fault is mine. I'm sorry.
Don't be. It may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at. This, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
Thank you.
Well, we've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
Okay, we go brush. Brushy, brushy, and we'll be right back, okay? Yeah, we have... I don't know how many of them we have. I have no idea. I'll be right back, okay? Brushy, brushy. Okay, I'm back. And it's out of my cushion. Okay, hold on. Okay. Rolling into position, somewhat, I don't know. Like in the right position? Who knows? Thank you. We still got 12 seconds left. I'm still curious if it's just Twitch drop frames or if it was YouTube as well. That should be easy enough to spot, right? Does anybody remember exactly when the frames were dropping? I mean, I can always download both VODs and just compare it side by side and see how it looks. Because we kind of paused. It was right when Sid came in. I remember that. So that's when it was dropping a lot. So, also we're back. I don't know. Alright. I want waffles now. Honey croissant. Oh, that looks so good. I have croissants. Do I have honey? I don't think I have honey. I got some crescent rolls at the store. That's basically a croissant, right? At long last, we have our cure. I'm just hungry. I'm always hungry. I am so perpetually hungry. Should remember you gold to try. Very nice. There's a book of Final Fantasy XIV foods, and you can eat the foods that are in the game. I don't want to do it. In theory, anyway, we cannot be certain until such times we put it to proof, but I'm quietly confident. I'm a foodie? Am I a foodie? Maybe. What's a foodie? Two books now? person particularly interested. I mean, who isn't interested in food? You know, for someone that can eat the same thing every single day, I like food a lot. I have the opinion that if there is food present, it's good food. If you have food, it's worth eating. Unless you're allergic or it's something that makes you vomit. Well, if we're tested on someone, that's just Gabu. His symptoms are relatively mild. As long as you exercise due caution. Yes, as long as we exercise due caution, you'll be fine. Without further ado, then, let's wait for Limsa. We've kept Gabu waiting long enough. So, I'm gonna tell you this, I keep getting distracted. Maybe that's why the game takes long. For the past X number of years that I've been alive, food has been a means to not die. It was always something you had to do to not die, but it was also something that kept me from the things that I really enjoyed, like books, or video games, or what have you. And that has pretty much been my attitude for food for a very long time. But now I'm starting to enjoy eating for the sake of eating. I've always liked trying new food, don't get me wrong. I like trying new food, I always have. But I don't have to, you know what I mean? Like, I've never needed to eat out to try new things. I was okay just eating the same thing. I'll make tacos, eat them for a month. I still have tacos in my freezer. I've tried 2 meals now, switching them back and forth. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll start making smaller pots and stuff. Trying more different foods. Do what? Try things? I have not. Okay, so I was thinking about how to do that. So, I want to make fresh pasta for... I think so. I think so. Carol can confirm that. So there's 2 that look like they'd be really good on pasta. And so I want to make fresh pasta for those. For the other 2, I kind of just want to try taking them to work, so I'm probably going to open up the Gouda. I kind of want to open up the Gouda and take it to work with bread. I'm also going to get some regular crackers at the grocery store and maybe some summer sausage, if I can find it. That way I have some, like, snack foods to eat with cheese. And that might be good. But I'm not going to the grocery store until Sunday. Yep, some Gouda cheese. Well, this is the moment of truth. I'll have our host bring Gabu to us at once. Alright, this is Gabu. Poor-tempered child. He got blasted by a primal.
Apologies for the wait.
But it was like a weak blast, so he survived and didn't get, like, completely corrupted. But he's still kind of catatonic.
Gabu, have you been good?
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him.
It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
Fancy meeting you here.
Well, I'm going to try all the cheeses by themselves. And I'll try them all with, like, something like bread or crackers. But probably the Parmesan Romano or the Romano, whatever it is. I'm not good at remembering. I could look at it. That one looks like it'd be good on pasta, so I'm gonna take a look at that. The Pecorino Romano looks like it'd be good on pasta. But the Gouda, I'm gonna try. That's a different. Oh wait. Yeah, there is Padano. Padano. Yeah, so those two are probably good on pasta, and then the other two I'll probably eat with crackers. I'm gonna try them all. Like I said, I'm gonna try them all with crackers. It's all good. Okay. Nice to meet you here.
Alphino Yushtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment?
We're gonna find out.
Using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul. Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously.
Astrid,
And
I'm
thus,
good.
I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
I think the posture thing is exaggerated because I lean a little bit. This is me leaning on my armrest. Like, I'm literally leaning like... Okay, so when I'm sitting here... Okay, I'm sitting right now. I'm sitting up straight. Okay? So if I were to lean a little bit on my elbow, like lift my elbow, that's just me leaning on my elbow. Like, my head moves like an inch. Okay, I don't know. Who could say? Who could say? Like, I can do this. Porksy!
By doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether. And, as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Yeah, I was gonna name him after you, but they named him Angelo instead.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
Excellent. With your permission, then, let us begin.
Yep. We call it Hammy. Hammer?
Yes, this will do. And now, it's my turn.
Oh, is it?
Tis done.
No small amount indeed. Oh,
Do you think, Angelo?
Well, we seek to go where even the Allegans did not.
Exactly.
It was never like to be easy.
Raina Fox. Guess who's back? Did you miss me? Let's do this!
The rest is up to you, Alize. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one.
Quiet room. In this place? Unlikely.
I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
A quiet room in a city of pirates is like asking Fox to take care of herself. It's just a waste of breath. Like asking
We'll
for...
bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
We're asking Yang to be nice.
'Twould seem our part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
I mean, what? Kill all the pirates? Maybe. What can I say? I like it neat. Let's see if it's a good spot as to have a rest. Let's have a picnic. I'll thank you for the pets.
For years, Eorzea has labored to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alize refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation. However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
I have a question. This may be better posed off stream, but I'm gonna pose it now. Do you think it possible? I'm looking at these things. So there is a Alright, so the tail wagging is a thing, but my tail's a different color, but the wagging is still the same as Fox's. So I wonder if there is a way to fix that and make it so that it goes down different paths, but I don't know how to do that. That seems like a very complicated thing. Very complicated program. And I just don't know how possible it is. So what I would have to do is I have to read the file name. Or read the model name. And then know what the model name is. And then send it down different paths. Of course, we also have to get the different paths. It's a different program, Mopar. It's a different program. It's my what's it called? Sammy? Sammy! The program I haven't updated in forever. They started protesting. Don't tell me, tell her.
I should, I know. Yet, despite my good intent, I have the feeling that I would only succeed in incurring her ire.
Yeah, I should think about other things. So I make a note to tell Fox to think it over.
Alize, are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
Oh, I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
Gabu's back!
Gaboo!
We saved the child! Cheers all around. We have untempered the child.
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan.
Been tempered since what? The original game before the expansion?
But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always. So I tried to focus on their faces. Theirs and yours. Alize's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
Gaboo? Like that?
Your hopes reached Gaboo. They helped him to hold on.
Gaboo? Are you trying to make me say Gaboo a lot?
I'm so proud of you, Gaboo.
They are dragging it out though, aren't they? Gaboo!
I couldn't have done it without you, Alize. Can you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them?
Yes, we can. All of them.
Everyone.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether. And while Alize was able to heal Gaboo alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms. Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence. All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gaboo, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
We've done the impossible, and that makes us mighty. Now I just have to go a little further.
Then, the next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn. She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic, annoying. And her name is Master Matoya, the real one.
I have to go now, Gaboo. But the people here will look after you, all right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
All right. Thank you, Alize. Thank you.
I'm taking the waffles. No, I'm taking the honey croissants. Let me eat one. Watch me eat a honey croissant. Bam. Munch, munch, munch. I am well fed. It's garbage stashed in my class, I think. Yeah, spell speed. On that note, should he be in bed check? Bed, bed, bed. It's like 2 a.m. Go, shoot. Oh. Okay. As she will be at pains to remind me, I have not paid Master Montoya visits since returning from the first. It seems as good a time as any. Come, let's make for a cave. He's not going to sleep. He's just in bed. Or are you going to sleep? It's hard to tell sometimes. Okay, you want to stand on top of baked goods? Go for it. My ear is itchy. I keep scratching it. It's not helping. Have official cook in the public. Gotta talk about things you make. Food? Cheese? Put it under pretzels? I've come. I've come. Cheese croissants are good. You know what's better? Pizza sauce. Marinara. Cranberry sauce. Tomato juice. Wait, what'd I say? What happened? Are you ready to bear witness to the joys of returning to the Master and people? Farewell.
Nary a word from you all this time. Then you bring every man and his pirogue
nice.
with you.
That's awesome.
Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
Obviously you didn't.
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude.
I think you told me not to put the cranberry in. Am I wrong? You said all those, the winter ones, the Christmas ones were not for the winter pool.
I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away. And for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
I'll check later. Leave me a note.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar. Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
I'm pretty sure they were sleeping together. Uh-oh.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
Keep your mouth shut.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
I haven't killed anyone that you know of. There's no evidence.
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I'm proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
I don't get upset. I don't get mad, I get even. Violence is something I believe in.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits.
You think bonking is going to change me? It won't. I'm already touched in the head enough as it is, they tell me.
Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
More dense? More dense. My head is very dense. I don't think dense will make it dense. Too dense for dense.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day. So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
His name is Angelo.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
And yet she's gonna prove you wrong, isn't she?
So I just need to create porxes with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reached double figures.
What we need to do is make them able to breed. That would solve the problem. Self-replicating.
But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother porxie, as it were.
See? I was close. And who says I don't have a brain? Brain damage like a fox.
Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
Interesting turn of phrase. Alright, off to my old workshop then. Everything required to make your familiar is there. That may be, but no one has set foot in there since the Exodus. I dread to imagine what has become of it. Oh, there should be a handful of feral familiars and maybe half a monster or two. But nothing to trouble the likes of you. You consider cleaning up the place as payment for my help. Fine, we'll do it. Good girl. Now, if there are no other objections, I suggest you run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of my Paragos ahead of you and let you in the workshop. You can only tell him who you are. One can't be too careful after all. Off you go. Is that all? That's not very much at all. La 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 la. 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 I wish you could fire the missiles. They seem wiggly. Look at the little bombs on it. They look so murderous, like they're gonna bite. I love them. Puro Roggle the Unwashed. They sell them. You can buy them if you're brave. Please, you're welcome to my good mistress's relic. Puro Roggle is my name and I'm on to be your guide. Within you'll find a space dedicated to the makings of familiars, along with a cabin where the requisite ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, the place has not been paid host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and will, I regret, be in some disarray. Rest assured, my brothers and I shall see to it that you not lose your way. Now then, Ribbit, only say the word and I'll show you in. 25 disables certain attacks? Interesting.
I stand ever ready.
Let's go. Can you hear me whistling on the stream? Firefly Fox. No, I guess not. Okay, well, I tried. I think it mutes out. I think it's getting filtered as wind noise. I'm not very good at whistling.
To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients.
I'm not very good at whistling. But it does not appear on
Listen
stream.
well to what the Parogos say, or you'll wish you had.
Alright, listen to the Paragos. Clay, keep your hat at the clay cat cauldron ribbit through this portal if you would. Okay. Please follow me, Ribbit, and put down any pested by the way. I'm gonna just shoot the gap, Ribbit. I'm not supposed to be so infested, Ribbit. I screwed up. I wasted a bit of my power. Let's wait to deal with the Unman first, Ribbit. Oh, I'm so happy.
Allow me.
I thought the name was familiar. Very stubborn.
Just the beginning.
let's return to interstice. To interstice? I don't know. Oh. I just stepped in it. You have to click on it. Next we need to get the water flowing again. We must sure had to use the clear no cauldron. Please use this portal. I'll thank you for the pets. No safety I asked you to keep close to me, Ribbit. Let's go, go, go.
Underestimate me!
Please wait while I move the lift for a bit. Move that lift. I thought we'd go that way. Oh, down we go. Random fox. We got the purple Miku fox. I'm on top of the world because of you. All I want is to follow you. I'll keep singing along for all of you. What I get? Weird sound. That's right. That's right. I got distracted. I'm on the bloody world because of you. All I wanted to do is follow you. I'll keep singing along. No idea. What do you mean musical version? We're actually has music? The only place I've heard is in Beat Saber. One. Let me see, how's that? Does that sound familiar? probably stole from something, but I have no idea what. This mysterious presence for taking care. Oh, look, it's little Dixie. Time to die, friend.
Let's give them a show!
I don't know what I was supposed to do there.
I will not hold back!
Can't seem to hit him. Singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What glorious feeling, I'm happy again.
I will not hold back!
Water, water, gather round, shroud the sky, and soak the ground. Are we supposed to do something? I wasn't paying attention. No, it's fine. Let me actually pay attention and see if I can get it. I was literally singing in the rain. That hits you. Am I gonna get launched up there?
This is going to leave a mark!
Allow me.
The water's gone, but I can't lose. I won't. Why would you get hit? You first. up, you win. Alright, slow again. Let's go back. That's cool. That's a cool mechanic. I had to actually pay attention to it. Let me guess, it has lots of books. I spent at least 15 fire up the count. Actually, I guess this area has lots of books too. Look at this, like, it's almost like a stairway of books. Wait, I think that literally is a stairway of books. Oh, that's so pretty. Off go, Rip. Please try not to fall behind. Mechanical lava is amazing. Lava? I'm a lava, not a fighter. Let's keep going. What, the rivet?
This is going to leave a mark.
Molten magic link. So the magma can't stop us, Ribbit. I'm getting biblical on this thing. Watch out! Earth, wind, and fire because we can't call it a band. Wake me up when September. That's the Earth, wind, and fire. I don't know. I was trying to think about Earth, Wind, and Fire song. Couldn't do it though. Granite Fox. We got Meteor something Fox. Meteor Strike Fox.
Just the beginning.
Heard it again. Blam! Honestly, smite this game once for all, Ribbit. That's a big boy. Oh, I can stun this guy just by kicking his arm? What a fiery battle that was, but I don't mean destination rates. Such complicated. Okay, scared the kill rabbit. Wait, was that a boss? That was... That can't be the boss. Oh, there's one more thing. Alright, it's time to bake ourselves a porksy. Look at the big one, it's so big! Heart.
Right then. Let's get this over with.
This is Meteor Strike Fox. I take the crown.
Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
Yeah, remember that. If you ever have a newborn baby, you have to know who's boss by fighting it. That's how you get well-behaved kids. Don't show any fear, they can smell it. Let's go! Check is gonna be sad he missed this. With the ability Tenderloin. Ow, that hurt. Oh crap.
This is going to leave a mark.
Meat ballot. Oh, they see over there. Crap. I got burnt. Okay, I didn't realize. There's actually mechanics in this one. I got too distracted by the move names because they're silly. Not afraid. Everybody stays here. I want to finish that. Yep. Okay, I survived. I feel like I'm not getting enough heals. You about to gain that sensation? I mean, I know I'm taking extra damage, but... Gotta find her quickly. We're here. That's what it is now. That's also how you make newborns to go to sleep. You did miss all the pork puns. I did die twice. One time I was singing and not paying attention to mechanics. The second time I was confused as to what the mechanics were and started off with a handicap. Her hair.
There we are. Quite tame.
Yep.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
Have I not told you? You should not listen to me. I am not qualified to give advice on anything. I don't listen to myself either. Yin has the judgment of a chipmunk. Yang has the judgment of a psychopath. And I have the judgment of a lemming. What do you want to do with your... What do you want the stock to do? Hard and fast, Carol. Hit it hard and fast. Go for tender areas. You want a stock where you can double your money in a day? There's a stock I know of that you can double your money very quickly. You can also half your money very quickly. Foxo. F-O-X-O. It goes up and down by about 50% every day. Sometimes more. If you time it right, you can make a fortune. If you time it wrong, you lose it all. Good luck.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some porkses. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy. A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say. Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the Mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
We did it!
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Perfect. Let's take them home.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand.
I'll carry you.
Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
I mean, you want me to stay here and rescue? I will.
In addition to the Porksies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
Alright, see you later, Master Montoya. Lest you wonder, Master Montoya has returned to her cave with Stola. They're as peas in a pod, are they not? And on that note, it is getting somewhat late. Let's see where this takes us. Well then, my friends, let us return to Limsa Laminsa and deliver the good news to the Admiral. A word to the officer in Bulwark Hall should be sufficient to secure the audience. So it's a few minutes early again, but at least we have a starting point for tomorrow. And it has been quite a long day, so a little extra rest would not be amiss. Let's move away from the crowd, though. When we start back, next time we'll be right here. In room? We'll just go to in room. Alright, we go to the inn. But is there something specific you want me to do, or just sleep in the bed? I do. You're right. I do want to get that. Curl up to sleep. Alright, so that's it for tonight. Thank you all for joining me on this lovely Tuesday. Hopefully your day goes better than mine has, and I'll see if I can figure out which, if the Twitch one is the only one that messed up, or if the YouTube one messed up as well. So, good night, everyone. Sleep well, have good dreams. Hope to see you guys back here tomorrow, okay? Good night, everyone. Fox out. Night-night.